Good morning, I'm Nivareti Manu, and this is your morning news fix for Friday, 27th of March. In this update, weather conditions have eased in Northland after a night of strong winds and extremely heavy rain. Multiple homes in Kaitaia have been evacuated due to flooding, and emergency services have responded to vehicles trapped in floodwaters. Hundreds of homes have been affected by power outages, and sections of State Highways 1, 10, 12 and 15 have been affected by flooding, leaving communities cut off. Severe weather's continued to batter many other parts of the country, downing trees and lifting roofs off buildings in the Upper North Island. Donald Trump's insisting Iran is engaged in negotiations about ending the war. Iran and Israel continue to trade strikes, while Israel also attacks Hezbollah targets in Lebanon. The US claims it's presented a 15-point plan to Iran, and negotiations are taking place, which Tehran has previously denied. The US president says despite media reports stating otherwise, he's not desperate to make a deal. Trump says Iran has lousy fighters but great negotiators and are begging for a deal, which he doesn't know if they're willing to do. The coalition government is asking why advice about the potential risks of myocarditis for teenagers getting a second COVID jab wasn't made public. A report from the Royal Commission of Inquiry into the response said the advice was never delivered to ministers, but the Herald has unearthed a cabinet paper in Chris Hipkins' name that includes the advice in question. At the time, about 30,000 teenagers were yet to get a second dose. New Zealand First Leader Winston Peters says it's an outrageous situation where tens of thousands of people were exposed to unknown risks. We're expecting more details today about the government's fuel management plan for the country. Finance Minister Nicola Willis says that she'll provide more information about the fuel alert levels. She says we won't be moving up an alert level at this stage. Health officials are closely monitoring how the Middle East conflict could affect access to medical supplies. Minister Simeon Brown has been seeking advice, particularly around the supply of helium, which is critical for MRI machines often used in cancer diagnoses. A shift in focus as social media giants are found liable for a teenager's mental health and online addiction. The 7-week jury trial in California found Meta and Google were aware their app designs were dangerous but failed to act on it. The now 20-year-old woman has been awarded more than 5 million New Zealand dollars in damages after she sued and accused them of causing her extreme anxiety. Waikato University lecturer Rachel Tan says features like doom scrolling are designed to maximise attention. In sport, the International Olympic Committee has confirmed transgender women will be banned from competing in female competitions from the 2028 Games onwards via a one-time gene screening test. Formula One engine manufacturers and governing body officials have agreed to reduce battery capacity for qualifying sessions in Japan this weekend in a bid to put more value back on driver performance. Jacob Duffy and Mealy Kerr have secured the respective Sir Richard Hadley and Debbie Hockley medals as the New Zealand Men's and Women's Cricketers of the Year. I'm Nivareti Manu. That's your latest news fix. We'll be back with the next update at midday from the Newstalk ZB newsroom.